Right, let's take a look at where things stand right now as far as the AL playoff picture. Yankees and Orioles tied for first place. Cleveland in first place in the Central, and Houston is in first place in the West. And you can see that if you look at the divisional rankings, the Twins are creeping up there on Cleveland, who is a phenomenal record. The Yankees are just a half a game ahead of them for the best record in baseball, I believe. They technically would be tied with the Phillies, but they have 2 games played extra than Philadelphia has. But, Boston's a contender. Minnesota's a contender. Kansas City really helped themselves at the trade deadline, so they're my team to watch, the Royals there, because they have young talent and they added things at the deadline. The West is your weak division, believe it or not. Not like you can sleep on the Houston Astros, though. That would be a mistake. And Seattle also added talent at the break. So that division is up for grabs, and you have to believe that no one in that division is going to see the postseason if they don't see it by winning the AL West. In the NL, you could see the Phillies have 68 wins, 46 losses. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, I was wrong. The Phillies, they're technically a half game up on the Yankees and Orioles for the best record in baseball. And the Dodgers and D-backs and Padres are slugging it out in the West. The Dodgers better be careful because Arizona and San Diego are for real. So in the Central, you have Milwaukee and St. Louis. St. Louis added some pieces at the deadline, so they haven't given up. But that's pretty much it, and it's a long shot for them to make it. When you look at the wild card in the NL, it's going to be tight because you have the Padres and the Diamondbacks in the 2 wild card spots right now, with teams that are legit chasing them, like the Braves and the Mets, and they're the ones I would focus on worrying about. And the Mets, you can't take this one game at a time. You gotta, you don't have an easy schedule, but you do have the Chicago White Sox that you play. You got to beat them. You have the Rockies, and I think they're in Colorado, so that's always going to be a tough game. They can hit, they can surprise people despite the bad record. The Mets have to make it their business to get hot and stay hot like they were right going into the All-Star break if they want to contend, because the Braves are a superior roster. The Padres are a superior roster, and so are the Diamondbacks. So, and as we know on paper, the Dodgers, when the season started, were the favorites to win the World Series. So having those 3 teams in the NL West, to me, that's where the talent is coming from. That division is going to be the representative. One of those 3 teams I'm going to call, not the Philadelphia Phillies, who currently hold the best record. One of those 3 teams will be the best, will be the representative for the NL in the World Series. And the AL, who knows? If the Yankees want to do it, let's see what they have to do by taking a look at how they played yesterday.